Hey everyone, Gameplay Vids 24/7 here. Welcome back to another Clicker Heroes 2 gameplay walkthrough video for the PC. Guys, we are back here playing as the Wizard as always. We are currently on, what is this, World 4, Zone 43. So making some pretty solid progression right now with the Wizard. I do have to say, since you have to be active pretty much with this Wizard class now, my progression speed has dropped dramatically. But that is because I cannot be in front of the computer all the time. So what I used to do with Sid the Helpful Adventurer, everyone, was actually leave my computer on 24/7, okay? So that's how I was able to get to World 118 and above. But now, thanks to the Wizard being pretty much an active only class from what I can see, even though we do have the Rune Quarter, the fact that we can no longer buy items automatically is a big decrease to progression speed while offline or while away from the computer. But now that I am in front of the computer, I figured I better record a video. It was Christmas last night, guys. I do hope you all had a fantastic and safe Christmas out there. Hopefully you got all the presents you wanted. I know I did, so I'm very happy. My partner actually got me a new watch. So yes, I do have a new watch, everyone. It is a G-Shock watch. Don't know if you guys know what G-Shock is over there where you live. But yeah, it's very nice and I'm very grateful for it. But either way, now, I am continuously leveling up my gear right now. I'm just trying to actually make sure we have enough energy and mana to sustain the build that I'm doing. Because pretty much at this point, everyone, I've gone directly into the fire and ice build. I've skipped out on the lightning build. I know that lightning's very powerful, and I know it's very fast as well. Much more faster than I think fire or ice technically is, right? It seems like lightning's more of a haste build. So if you want to go through the levels fast but use up a lot of energy quickly, you'd go the lightning route. But right now I'm using the fire and ice builds predominantly, okay? So they're my main builds. I feel like I can do a lot, and I mean a lot of damage with fire and then ice. So if you use fire and then you use ice, you get a damage bonus, okay? So you got to think that in mind, guys, because fire weakens the mobs and makes it so your next abilities are stronger. So you got to think about that. When you're using like an ice ability, you're going to deal massive damage. So that's something you have to keep in mind, okay? That's why I'm going fire and ice. A lot of people have actually overlooked that simple fact of that when you stack fire with the ice, you deal big damage, okay? But either way, my tree is currently, let me just see here. I want to try and show you guys my tree. Let me just type in a random bunch of stuff. So as you can see, the lines represent, or the highlighted lines will represent which skills I've actually picked up. So I've skipped the top. The top's all lightning. So we're just going towards the bottom here, okay? But yeah, I mean, the whole point is we're going to try and branch out and take down all these areas down here. Pretty much anything fire and ice related. We're going to skip out on lightning, I think, for this build, guys. So if you did want to see a pure lightning build, this is not going to be the series for you. But either way, I do hope that you guys all do enjoy today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember, of course, to hit that like and subscribe button if you did enjoy. It really would mean the world to me. I know you guys out there are probably thinking, wow, I'm still playing Clicker Heroes 2 after all this time. But you have to think, Clicker Heroes 2 is now back on the board, guys. It's a proper game again. We're not just repeating the same worlds over and over again, or the same zones over and over again as Sid the Helpful Adventurer. Because now we do have the Cursed Wizard. And I feel like the Cursed Wizard is going to dominate, dude. But we'll find out anyway. I just have to keep leveling up pretty much at this point. The more I level up, the more abilities and, you know, higher level magic abilities that I unlock. So, yeah, we just have to stay true here and try not to get, you know, too distracted. Because if I get distracted, right, the game doesn't buy gear on its own. So if I don't come back to this game in 5 days, nothing's going to happen for 5 days. Even if I leave the game on all night. So it is a bit crazy to me, but oh well, what do you do? That's just the way the cookie crumbles right now. So the game rewards pure active play. So that means I have to get in front of my computer a little bit more than I used to back in the day. I used to always stay in front of it 24/7 just to try, oh, well, not 24/7, but you know what I mean. I used to try and smash out the worlds in the original Clicker Heroes 1 because I felt like active was more better at some points, but then obviously I did go idle eventually as well. So yeah, it's not really a big deal that I have to be in front of the computer all the time. I just wish that we could really rely on idle again, but oh well. The Rune Quarter is currently doing the job. Hang on, why is it not playing? There we go. That was weird. I swear it wasn't playing just then. But I definitely watched the abilities happen, so it was playing. But yeah, the Rune Corner is still doing its fantastic job here, guys. It's doing its job well. I do have to say, with the Rune Quarter, I wish that you could purchase items with it. But then again, I'm not too sure how exactly that would work, because then how would you level up the items with the Rune Quarter as well? I mean, would you just go bit by bit by bit, clicking on each single item? Because you got to think, you buy each piece of item like every new set, do you know what I mean? So each time you buy an item set down here, it replaces the item set above. So that means you'll go down to level 1 again. So you're just going to constantly buy level 1 gear or not? I mean, what would be the point of the Rune Quarter buying gear? You'd probably want the Rune Quarter to just manage your abilities, and then you'd want like some sort of other automated system to buy your gear. Whether it be a skill or not, I'm not too sure. But I know Sid's automator had it down packed pretty solid. Either way, Ice Crit Damage 2 is what we're going for right now. Increases the damage of your critical hits with Ice spells by 48%. Beautiful stuff. So now Ice Magic is going to dominate the field, guys. More than ever, I think, right now, which is great for us. I'm going to go Mana Regeneration. I am trying to go into a lot of Mana Regeneration and crit chance, guys, because the more mana we regenerate, the more we can spit out to our, you know, Energon and our Dark Ritual. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not just sure there's any abilities that actually use mana right now, is there? I know that a lot of them use energy, mana. So, cut and paste, Energon and Dark Ritual. So, yeah, just the actual buffs and the, you know, the copy and paste. They use the mana, but the spells use the energy, okay? So, you got to keep that in mind there as well. So, I am going for mana regen a lot here. We're actually regenning, I think, a mana or a piece of a mana every second or so, which is quite nice. The more I stack the mana regen, the more we'll get on that as well. So that's something to keep in mind, guys. I'm just going to try and stack up mana regen again once I have enough money. We are now in zone 60, by the way, just crushing the mobs. No threats whatsoever. No challenge either. We're just owning it big time. Oh, jeez. Just cut out then. Burped. We are owning it big time. But yeah, man, I do hope you guys have also jumped on Clicker Heroes 2 to play the Wizard yourself. If you do have the game, I mean, it's definitely something you want to try out. There's no point having the Wizard available and not giving it a solid try, guys. Whether or not it breaks your Sid save, I'm not too sure about, because I haven't even checked my Sid save at all. I don't even know if it exists anymore since I am on the experimental build, so yeah, it is a bit interesting. We'll have to figure out what happens soon. Right now, we're just crushing everything in our way. I'm just thinking, can we purchase that new piece of gear yet or not? What's holding us back? We just need the money, I think. I'll stop purchasing new gear for a second here. Let me just spam click as well. There we go, mana regen. Cool, so it's saying I'm generating 7 mana per minute, which is not right at all. I am probably, let me just count here. 1, 2, 1. So it's about 1.5 seconds or 1 second I'm generating mana. Ready? 1, 2. That's 2. Is it 2 seconds, you reckon, guys? If I time it right, you reckon every 2 seconds we're generating mana? It could be. I'm just counting as soon as it goes to the next digit. Ready? 1, 2. So it is 2 seconds or so, I reckon. Maybe not 1 second, I reckon 2 seconds or so right now. The more haste I get, though, ideally we can cast faster as well. So really with the Wizard, I'm looking for a build that supports a fast casting rate while dealing the maximum amount of damage as well, which I feel like Fire and Ice is going to do. I know Lightning's probably super powerful as well, but I'm choosing the route of Fire and Ice, guys, just to see how far it gets me. Maybe if I do play the Wizard again, I will take on the Lightning route. But yeah, I'm not too sure. Just leveling up my sword there as well. Sword's dealing 53% of my overall damage right now. Bloody hell. Quite a bit of DPS going on right now. Not going to worry about leveling up the cape or the boots anymore. Just going to stick to the sword, the helmets. That's about it for now, I think. Just got the chest to 120 for some random reason. There was no need for that whatsoever. Got the helmet up to 10. Fantastic. So, yeah, man, I just can't believe the actual energy limits now and the mana limits now. Guys, we're on 425 energy. I don't think I was ever able to achieve that with Sid the Helpful Adventurer. So that is something to keep in mind there, everyone. Like, that is a big, big difference. Looks like we have a much, much larger mana and energy pool with this build, which is great. So the Cursed Wizard is definitely bringing down the pain with the energy skills. I know it does suck up a lot of energy per skill, but yeah, the damage is great as well. With regards to the playback, I know a lot of you guys agree with me with this playback system. I'm not too sure what that's all about. But yeah, as I said, I've harped on it enough, I think. The devs know what's going on with that. That's what they want to do. They want to make it so you can't really just 100% have the game play for you while you go to sleep. Which that was Sid the Helpful Adventurer, guys. Speaking of which, I'm not too sure when the next patch is actually going to be released. I'm not too sure if there's any hot fixes that are coming up or what. Patch notes are still sitting on 0.8.1, which is quite interesting. Maybe one day they'll actually remember to upgrade those patch notes, possibly. Who knows, though, either way. Alright, we're on level 29. Or versing level 29 mobs. We're level 30. I was just thinking in my head then, everyone, as well, like, when exactly do you think we'll get another clicker game that's going to compare to Clicker Heroes? Do you know what I mean? Or an idle game? I mean, we're approaching the end of the year now. We're pretty much only, like, what, a week away from the end of the year? So, like, this is it, I reckon, for the games of 2018. We've done our dash now. I can't see any new major releases coming out now that people care about. So I think, really, all we're going to see on my channel for the time being is Clicker Heroes 2 until a game comes out that you guys want to see. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the point of me playing little games that you guys don't care about? No one will watch it, and that means it's a waste of my time. If you guys aren't watching, why would I record it? Do you know what I mean? I mean, the whole point of YouTube is so people watch your content. So if no one's going to watch the little games, I won't play the little games. It doesn't really concern me too much. Do you know what I mean? I'm only going to play games that really catch my eye and what I think you guys are going to enjoy in the long run. What do we got? We've got mana regen again. Good. Might stack mana regen yet again here, guys, instead of critical damage increase. Because I think we do enough damage as we are right now. Just went mana regeneration again there. So, I think we're still in the 2-second mana regen. Ready? 1, 2. Yeah, we're still in the 2-second mana regen. Oh, that's okay. I'm hoping that the mana regen item boosts do help us. It's not just all aesthetics and it's all, like, visual. It better actually help our regen. I'll be pissed. It seems like it is. I mean, I feel like we're going faster, but then again, that tooltip's completely wrong. Like, where it says you generate 7.5 mana per minute. That's completely wrong. And you generate 1 energy per attack. That could potentially be right, actually. So we are generating energy really, really fast. But then again, Energon is on as well at the same time. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt, I guess. Still have not unlocked the Desert World, by the way, which is very, very sad to me. I really wish I could get the Desert World, but I'm yet to actually experience it. I've been waiting the whole time to play the Desert World. Mentioned it multiple times in all my episodes of Clicker Heroes 2, pretty much, since I've heard about it. And I am yet to actually play it, even though it is technically released right now, guys. And people are playing it as we speak. So I am unfortunate enough to not experience the Desert World just yet. But ideally, we'll get to that point soon, hopefully. I mean, fingers crossed, right? It's up to the game's random system. I've somehow managed to get the Grass World once, Jungle World once, and the Frozen World twice. That really pisses me off, the fact that you can get the same world twice. But, oh well, what can you really do about that? I've actually got the same world, I think, 4 times in a row before, 3 times in a row at least. So, that's a problem in itself. I mean, that random system's a bit rough. But oh well. I did hear that the clickables in the Desert World are much, much more easier to spot out, though. So, you know, sometimes when you play, like, especially Frozen World, stuff might blend in the background. You might think it's a piece of snow or something, but in reality, it's a clickable. Especially when the actual totems for regenerating energy and mana overlap the background, you know, what is it, background fences and the little details, the statues, etc. I don't know why that hasn't been fixed yet. It's just an overlapping problem, surely. I mean, it's just a depth. I'd say they have to change the depth of the object, but they haven't done that yet, so, oh well. I just don't understand why we still have those kind of graphical problems this far into the beta, you know what I mean? But oh well. What can you do? I actually don't know if the game's still technically in the beta, because on the Steam page, I think it says it's in a stable release right now, and the beta's been rubbed off, is it? Beta, early access is rubbed off. Stable, early access. So yeah, we're in the stable release right now, which is very interesting to me, dude. So it's come off its beta phase. That means I don't need to call it beta anymore either, which is good for me. Should we pick up both these ice cost reductions or what? Maybe? Critical hit times... Now, we might get critical hit increased 6%. We'll go for that, I think, so we can try and always land crits with the ice attacks. That's what you'd want anyway, of course. I did just notice as well, the little, like, summoning... Can you guys see underneath the wizard there's that little circle? That actually changes between spells. I didn't even realize that till now. That's quite cool, dude. Just picked up metal detector, 2 of them. One increased 100% for 20 minutes, and one is... increases... Oh, so this is gold gain, by the way, if you don't know what metal detector is. Increases your gold gain by 100% for 20 minutes, and increases your gold gain by 100% for 5 zones. There you have it. Critical damage increase there, 20% increase to critical hits. Nice. What is my crit chance right now? 26% on the crit chance, guys. I feel like there's not much more I could do to actually increase that right now. I mean, maybe there is. I don't know. Apparently, I only have 1 ancient shard, by the way. Interesting. Thought I had way more than that, but I guess not. Just got another critical chance increase. We're now on 28% chance of a crit. Nice stuff. We're on almost the end of World 4, by the way, guys. We're in Zone 83 right now, which is nice. Do have a large amount of energy bulked up right now, which I don't know why. Shouldn't we be wasting through that right now? Total mana increase. Let's go for a click damage increase. Increase the helmet, increase the sword. There we go. Nice damage dealt there. Jeez. Awesome. Look at that, dude. Lightning. As I said, lightning's a very strong ability. I just feel like in the long run, though, you'd want ice and fire. But yeah, lightning just seems to plow through these mobs at an earlier stage. It just uses up a lot of energy, I think. Go 25% energy or what? I'll lose mana regeneration there. No thanks. I'll just get total energy increase. Let's try and pump out this damage a little bit more. Try to stack lightning, guys, and see how good it is. You ready? Look, let's stack lightning for a second. I think it's 3/8. Yes, it is. I'm just going to spam lightning right now. I want to see how much of a difference it actually makes here if I just spam pure lightning. Hey, not that bad, dude. Not that bad. It's quite fast as well. If you stacked haste, you'd probably be loving life with lightning. Almost up to zone... There we go, zone 90. Alright, so we're on zone 90, guys. This is where I'll probably have to play a little bit better. This is time zone, so we'll bring out the fire and ice. Want to do this properly since it is a time zone, obviously. Good stuff. Purchasing the items here as much as I can. Getting our progression on very nicely here, almost at the end of the 90 boss. That boss did not spawn then, did he? That was invisible. That was a little bit of a glitch. Bit critical damage there, increase. I reckon we can push to the end of this world, dude. I reckon we got this. We can keep this pace of progression up. Using my lightning here. %51% total damage from level 10 boots. Far out game. Crazy stuff. Zone 93 right now, everyone. Just did mana regeneration boost there as well. Oh wow, so if you stack that lightning ability, it doesn't actually... Or if you use that lightning ability twice in a row, it doesn't stack the 50% damage increase from what I just saw. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, amount of energy, everyone. 7528. 7528. 7528. Just spamming Energon right now. We're 3/8. As long as we can get that energy recoup going on right now, that's good for us at least. Okay, zone 95, good. Now, as long as I can keep this up, we should be fine, everyone. We're on almost level 32, by the way, which is great for us. The only reason I'm using ice right now is I want to show you guys exactly how powerful it can be. Didn't have enough energy, okay. Let's try and recoup my... Actually, no, do you know what? Let's go into the automator again. Or the rune quarter, as the game calls it. We'll see if that... We'll let that take over here. Apparently I don't have enough energy to activate the spell. Great. That's just great. Oh, big crit with ice. Unbelievable. That is fantastic. We have a big damage increase as well here thanks to the gloves. 62% of overall damage is being dealt by gloves now. Yeah, why are these bosses not spawning? It's so weird. I don't know why our enemies aren't spawning anymore when they should be. It's very, very strange. I haven't really seen that bug before. But who knows what the hell the wizard patch is going to break, hey? Seriously. Alright, we're almost at that point now where we can progress. Come on, game. I swear it was fast when I was doing it manually, wasn't it? 7528. The ring quarter still taking over. 7528. There we go. Do you know how good it would be if you could create a macro for this? Okay. Just cruising through now, everyone. This is what I meant by how lightning's powerful. Like, don't underestimate lightning at all. It's a very solid ability. Just, I'm banking on fire and ice to be powerful. Like, more powerful down the line, hopefully. If all goes well. Treasure chest gold increase. Nice. Damn it. Look at this. He's almost dead. Come on, game. The more I increase my gear, the more damage we're dealing here. I just keep running out of energy now because of lightning. See what happens when you mix lightning up? I wasn't lying, everyone. It does take up a lot of your energy, dude. There we go. Almost up to the end boss right now. Nice, just got an energy increase. Found that totem then, everyone. Alright, here we go, boss time. I'm going to turn on the automator for this one, or the rune quarter. Here we go. Should be able to destroy this boss. If we crit with ice, this boss is going down. That's all I can say, dude. We're going for lightning apparently first here. Interesting. Why the hell did we choose lightning? That's alright. Going lightning again. Do have fire on. Come on, ice crit. Oh, I don't know if that critted that or not. It needs its fire on though, man. The build's a little bit messed up right now. I think it needs to reset itself. That build's going to have to reset itself. We should go fire and then ice. That's how you know it's reset. There we go. Here's the fire. Dead. We did it. That's it, everyone. It's done. Fantastic. World 4 has been completed, and now we have the jungle. So still no desert, man. Wow, I want desert. Come on, game. Whoa, what happened then? I just pressed start and the game crashed. Okay. That is interesting to me. The game just crashed when I started it up. Right. Yes, I understand it's an experimental build. Alright, we're back here. I don't know what just happened then, but that's okay. Let's go for... Look at me, I'm just so casually used to crashing in this game. Let's just go back to get that 12% decrease on energy costs for ice spells. If we crit, I think it is, isn't it? Let me turn on the automator there. Yeah, it is. Increases the chance of cost reduction from ice spells by 12%. So it doesn't even matter about crit or not. That's fine. Alright, everyone. Well, look, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoy. I'll catch you all next episode in 1 to 2 days. Cheers again. See you around, guys. See you later.